I got to get my body right for summer. I got to go hard. Summer's almost here. What's the move? What we going to do for summer? Hey, that's all I'm hearing. You don't need to go hard for summer. You need to go hard for your new life. Unlock your new potential. Don't just wait for a season to lock in. That sounds crazy. But people are doing that. People are doing that. Look, if we've been doing what we supposed to be doing since January, if we've been, handling our business since January, it doesn't matter when we get into June, July, August. We're already gonna be blossomed. Look, man, we gotta continue to do what we need to do in order to get to where we want to get to. Now look, pat yourself on the back if you have been doing everything, to get to the next step. Pat yourself on the back if you've been doing that. Because I'm gonna tell you like this, a lot of people haven't. So if you have, continue to grind. But look, pat yourself on the back. We do celebrate small victories. Now look, never forget to live. Some people, including myself, we get so worked up with the change. But see, look, change doesn't happen over time. We get so worried, oh, when am I going to change? When am I going to change? Look, change is in the present right now. Change happens in seconds, minutes, hours, days. That's when change happens. See, I might not be able to recognize my change, but to someone who hasn't seen me in a few years, maybe a few months, they might be able to, identify that change quicker than I. You know why? Because I go in the mirror every day. I look in the mirror every day, and I'm confident in what I see, and I'm confident that I'm getting better. And you have to do that too. You got to be confident in yourself every day, knowing that you're getting better. See, look, people that they don't like their actions that they do daily. It's hard for them to look in the mirror. They look in the mirror and they try to get out the bathroom or wherever they're at real quick. Because you know why? When you look in the mirror, it's a direct reflection of who you became, whether that's good or bad. So look, if you make good daily choices, okay, yeah, you're going to have great results. Now, if you make bad choices throughout the day, throughout the week, throughout the year, you're going to have some bad results. And it's going to be hard to, swallow that pill and looking at yourself in the mirror. Look, we have to be patient with the change. Change is coming. The new life is coming. Everything you need is coming. I promise you it's coming. Everything that you don't have and everything that you want lies where you don't want to do the work. The success lies in the work that you have not completed yet or you're avoiding. We can't avoid the work. That's the only way we're going to get there. We can't make shortcuts in life. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Trust me, I know. Yeah, I know. Trust me. We can't make shortcuts. We can't make shortcuts. People will be able to identify if we made shortcuts. The people that are really successful, that really grind it, when they come in contact with us, if we're trying to, make shortcuts, they'll be able to tell. Will they talk to us about it? No. Why would they do that? Look at it. You hear what that guy tried to tell me? He tried to tell me he got this, this, and this. Yeah. Has anyone ever talked to you and say, "Yeah, man, I got a business. Yeah, I own a business. Yeah, bro, what you do? Yeah, I own a business," but never gave you proof. And then his character or whatever he was talking about kind of made you believe that he did not own a business. Yeah, because you can't make any shortcuts when you're trying to be successful. You gotta want it. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want that change? Are you willing to wait all year to get those results? Are you willing to wait 2 years to get those results? Are you willing to continue to go to the gym to see those results? Are you willing to continue to eat healthy instead of going back to that fast food, those treats, those late night snacks? Are you willing to do that? Are you willing to put all your problems on your back and carry that for a whole year in order to, chase change? If you're not, man, I don't think you're ready for change. Because change is beautiful. Change is beautiful. We have to be patient on this road. Whatever we're chasing, whatever you're chasing, you have to be patient. It's not just gonna come like this. We're gonna have to work for it. And it's gonna make it that much sweeter when it does come. Because you know what? You were patient and you worked. And you know your worth. You know who you are. You know what you deserve in this world. But you gotta put in that work. You gotta put in that work. So when it comes to you on a silver platter, you're gonna cherish it. It's not an overnight success. You shouldn't even want that. Man, look, this is all about being better, continuing to get better, doing the steps each and every day to get better. Change is coming. Some people don't like change. They fear it. You know why? Because it makes them uncomfortable. Hey, if you're comfortable, you're miserable. Hey, man, look. It's your time. It's our time. It's our time. And look, let's continue to move with a passion. The more you move with a passion, the more sense of urgency you have. You look, people can see that. If you just try to put something together and put it out to the world, it's not gonna work. If you see something somebody said and you try to regurgitate it, it's not gonna work. Because everything runs off energy. Energy. Energy, energy. Hey, we can be great. You can be great too. But don't ever doubt yourself, man. Please stop doubting yourself. If you have any doubt in your mind that you're not going to be great or you can't do the things that you want to do, look, think about this. If you couldn't do what you thought you couldn't do, you wouldn't even think about it. It wouldn't even come up in your imagination. Your imagination is the strongest thing you have. The Lord gave you that. That's why you have your own vision and people can't see that because it's not their imagination. That's for you. Now, the hardest thing about imagination, you got to figure out how you're going to bring that to life. It can happen. It will happen, but only if you work. Now, if you don't work, it's just a thought. It doesn't even matter. Hey, you got to chase and attract what you want. Nobody just going to come give it to us. We're grown-ups. We're adults. Hey, we're here to learn. We're here to progress. We're here to be consistent, and we're here to evolve and create. Now, you do all those things, you're going to be successful. You're going to be a winner. Who wouldn't want to be around you? It's your boy Kai 25. Look, everybody deserves to live a fire life